Home Israel. It's your brother New Breed, also known as Brother Emmanuel, coming through with another live broadcast. Thumb the video up on your way in. This particular stream is going to be very informative. It's going to really put you on your P's and Q's, man. What I got to say today. I want to talk about being in preparation for a cashless society. Yes, indeed. I was sitting here pondering, and I was thinking about how all the nations of the earth are getting prepared for digital currency. And I mean the Hispanic, or what I would call the Latin nations, the European nations, the Arabic nations, everybody, the actual nations of the earth. How are they preparing? And when I look at history and look at what's been going on for years, the world powers have been setting the stage for this, and people have been preparing by going to war. They literally have been going to war. They've been fighting. They've been fighting for resources. They've been fighting for gold. They've been fighting for oil. They've been fighting for diamonds. They've been fighting for all these resources. Because nations of the earth know the importance of these resources, and they know the importance of having their own economy outside of just physical dollars. They know the importance of having their own economy, a barter system, a trading system, and so forth. And now that I'm looking at what's taking place in America, man, this looked like a keg that's ready to blow, man. It looked like a keg that's ready to blow. We looking at so much social injustice. We looking at so much racial disparagement. I mean, we're looking at an economic cataclysm taking place. I mean, you got so much unfair treatment of a certain demographic of people that we call blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, even Hispanics. You got such an unfair treatment of these individuals in a land, in the Western world, in the land of America, that the hypocrisy is just overwhelming. That these people have not came together yet and tried to fend for themselves in some way. You got to ask yourself, why haven't these people came together and come up with their own economic system? Why haven't they came together and try to really fight for themselves, to preserve themselves? I mean, damn, just look at the situation. We had the crack era where the so-called blacks here in the United States were just, man, just destroyed. And now look, you have opioid problems now, right? And now you're having those issues with other nations, and they're calling the opioid addiction, the opioid crisis, they calling that a medical crisis. So there's thousands of dollars being spent on treatment for these people to get better. They're calling it a sickness. But in the crack era, what was happening to us? We was getting thrown in jail. We was getting locked away. We was getting destroyed. We were being criminalized for having addictions, ladies and gentlemen. So when you just look at the unfairness, you would think that people would legit get prepared. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it just so happens that there are people getting prepared within our nation. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm one of them. That's right, I'm one of them. See, I'm tired of all the religious talk with no action. I'm sick and tired of it. It's not doing our people no good at all. I'm one of those people who can see what's going on, man. And ladies and gentlemen, I, along with the kingdom, the nation of my people, we have put together our own economic system. Yes, we have our own economy, ladies and gentlemen. What y'all think these love notes are about? Oh, we can see the fire through the forest. We can see the fact that everything is going digital. They've been preparing us for this for a long time through predictive programming. They've been preparing us through movies. They've been showing us, they've been giving us signs, details. The Bible tells us that Satan will cause all great and small to receive the mark of the beast, which will be implanted in the head or the hand. So we know that they're going to create an environment in which there's going to be an incentive for people to have this mark, to have this chip. But what happens when you have your own economy? See, ladies and gentlemen, the Bible says the kingdom of heaven is with us. It's with us, the so-called leaders, the men of Yah. The kingdom of heaven is with man, meaning we're supposed to be building our own economic system. If we want to establish ourselves as a nation, there's certain things that we're supposed to be doing. Because remember, the Most High said, in this day, I will do a new thing, a new thing. I will be doing a new thing. And that's what the Lord is doing. Simultaneously, while the world is being judged and all hell is breaking loose, the Lord is also building his nations of people. You remember the Bible says, gather ye together. He didn't say, wait for the Messiah to return, because the Messiah is going to, gather us. He says, gather ye together. That's what the Bible tells us, ladies and gentlemen, meaning we're supposed to be building with each other, creating our own economy. And it just so happens that's what we're doing on this side. Let me explain this to you. Everything is going digital. You know what we did? We made sure that the love note went digital. And you know what? What else? We have an entire network of business owners. Shout out to Hebrew Care. We have an entire network of business owners who are invested. For those who are just joining my channel, we have something called a love note. It is essentially kingdom currency. What we've done is we've had it so business owners that's of our people, people who are trading, people who are buying, selling online. What we done was we implemented this love note for a discount. Now, peep how this works, because you need to pay attention. This is economy, this is economics 101, right? This is how this is established. So a person contributes to New Breed, right? Instead of me just taking your contribution, I've sacrificed my Cash App. I gave that away for the greater good of a nation that we're trying to establish. Instead of taking the Cash App, that money goes towards love notes. You will get a love note sent to you digitally immediately, right? Now, when future merchants come on the scene, like Hebrew Care, like ministry merch that's on the platform, you use those love notes that you got as a discount code, meaning you can literally continue to make sure that your donation continues to save you money. You understand? That donation you gave saved you money in the future, and you're stimulating the economy of your own people. You're literally stimulating the growth and development of businesses within your own people in a time where everything is going digital. Yep. So understand that the beast system, it is coming soon. It ain't nothing we can really do about that. But what we can do is start to prepare. We can do what we're supposed to do as a nation of people. We can get our affairs in order. We can begin to support each other. So when people talk about preparing for the beast system, preparing for the digital currency, the cashless society, what exactly are you doing to prepare? Are you helping your nation build its economy? That's the question. That's the question. Are you involved? Are you involved? Remember what Deuteronomy tells us. It says, buy and sell from your neighbor. Therefore, you will not oppress your neighbor. Buy and sell from your people. That's what that Bible is telling us. Buy and sell from your people so you do not oppress your people. Because when you supporting all of these conglomerates, when you supporting all these big wigs and all these corporations, These same people sit around a round table and they plot on destroying your people. You're giving them the resources needed. You're giving them the tools needed to oppress your people. That's why I'm always talking about supporting. We must support. You got individuals that don't even know how to hit the like button. That's a problem. When you watching a channel like mine, when I'm putting my neck on the line, when I'm putting myself on the line to do something good for my people, something that will be remembered in time, something that puts a target on my back, damn, the least you can do is hit a damn like button and support me. The least you can do is share my content. Because when all hell hit the fan, guess what? God's men of Yah, God's people, they're going to be secure. Those who are trying to build this kingdom and do the work, we're going to be okay. I can assure you of that. That we put our necks on the line to make sure others can secure themselves. Because I can assure you, we're going to be good. Trust and believe that the Lord is going to provide all we need, all the resources needed to make sure us and our family are supported. Believe that. And we just going to keep on blowing the trumpet like Noah. We just going to keep on crying aloud and spare not like Noah. But when it starts raining, hey, listen, when it starts raining, don't try to be a part of it then, because it's going to be too damn late. Double D Animations, thanks for the $10 contribution. Says, congratulations, big bro, on that 150K. Should have been there years ago, but we know what's up. Keep pushing. Congratulations. Shalom. Thank you for that, family. I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting this work. Ricardo Nunes, thank you for the $10 contribution. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the support. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate that. Right now, what we got going on is the dollar is being imploded. The reason why prices are sky high, the reason why you can go to the grocery store and you leave with 2 grocery bags and you just spent $130, $140, $150 with 2 bags is because the dollar is not worth a damn thing. It's not worth anything. So what we did in the kingdom, within this nation, what we done within our nation is we say, you know what, we have to go digital as well, because this is what they're pushing for. When this digital currency takes place, y'all gotta understand how the mark of the beast will be implemented. It will not be forced on anybody. It will not be forced on anybody. That's not how Satan operates. The scriptures say he will cause all, great and small, free and bond, rich and poor, cause all. Meaning there will be a system in place where if you want to carry on in this society regularly without no lack of exclusivity, if you want to carry on and be able to function without taking any losses and be able to travel and do certain things that you would like to do, what's going to end up happening is they're going to make it difficult for you without the mark of the beast. And you're going to have some people who so brain dead, lost, and don't know how to even operate with other people, don't know how to connect, don't know how to build rapport, don't know how to associate with others, don't know how to build anything, don't know how to support anything, because if you don't know how to support, you don't know how to build. Right? Those individuals, they're going to have to fall victim to that system. See, there's going to come a day and age where you're going to have to choose who you're going to serve. Either you're going to start putting stock and value and supporting your interests, the people that you're supposed to be rocking with, those who pour into you on a daily basis. Either you're going to choose to support them, or you're going to keep on falling victim to these politicians. See, it's crazy how a lot of you individuals can get out there and cast your vote for Biden or Donald Trump. You can do that. You can cast your vote for these politicians and these senators and these governors, right? You can get out there and do that, but you don't cast your vote for the people who pour into your life on a daily basis. You don't cast your vote into the people who actually trying to lead. Ain't that something? And wonder why that we're going to the angle we are. We are the nation that gets treated the worst, but won't do a damn thing about it. Here it is, you got these other nations come over to the States, and what do? They build these mom and pop shops. They get these carry outs, and what do, ladies and gentlemen? They send the money over there to their respective home, and they treat America like the whore that she is. They get what they need out of this whore, and they send it right back on home to their people, and they hop on the next plane smoking. Soon as this economy crash, they over there living lavishly. And they're putting their money in resources. They're investing in gold. They're investing in land. They're investing in oil, agriculture, things that's going to sustain them. So when this so-called New World Order hit, listen, the only people who got to worry about the New World Order hitting is Negroes who don't build with each other. I can tell you that right now. Them other nations ain't got to worry about no New World Order. That New World Order is directed towards the children of Israel. Don't you understand who the battle against? They divide, conquer, destroy, make you cannibalize each other. That New World Order ain't for the rest of the nations. They've been doing what they need to do. They've been building. It's us. It's us that don't support a damn thing. It's us that take each other for granted. It's us. The other nations understand the importance of survival. They understand the importance of survival for generations to come. Understand that. For those who don't know, we the children of Israel the Bible speaks of. We're not black. We're not Afro-American. That's two continents. That makes absolutely no sense. In order for us to reach our full potential and gain the power that we're supposed to gain, we need to stay claim to who we are, because there's other nations who stole our identity and gained the entire world. They gained the entire world. We talking about those individuals that wear those really small hats. They wear those really small hats on the crown of their head. Gain the entire world, the banking system, the financial system, and every damn thing else, claiming to be us. And you mean to tell me we know who we are, we shalom, shalom, and Israel this and fringes that, but we don't understand the importance of an economy? We don't understand we don't know the basics of nation building? Is that what you're telling me? We don't understand the basics of nation building. We don't understand how to create a trading system among each other. See, with these kingdom love notes, there's a full circle that goes around. Power circle. There's a power circle. That's how the Lord put it to us. The Lord gave us this power circle. While the whole entire world is on a pyramid. While they standing on a pyramid with the all-seeing eye of Horus, we over here with a circle. We over here working with a circle where our trading goes around, everybody eating, everybody happy. You making a small business, listen, everybody's important. And we've also created a network in which if you get yourself a kingdom love note from newbreed.love, guess what? In case of an emergency, got you right there. We can hit you up, bring, everything okay in LA? Everything okay in Chicago? Are you okay? I know everything ain't okay over there, but are you okay? We're able to check in on you. We're actually networking with our people. So when we're talking about preparing, we're talking about preparing a nation of people, not just ourselves, because it's easy. It's easy for a brother that's put in a leadership position who's resourceful. It's easy for him to go off the grid, hide, and you know what they say, the wicked flee when no man pursue. It's easy for a man to do all kind of things. Get off the grid, hide, and all these things, right? But what's difficult is to work with others, to establish a nation, to actually build something, to actually network and support each other, and be each other crutches where one hand washes the other. And listen, the money in this country is built on hate anyway. It's bound to burn. Anything that's wicked is bound to burn. Y'all seen it in the Batman movie. Heath Ledger, he stood in front of that huge pile of money as it was burning. Shortly after, Heath Ledger dies and burns away himself. They showing you what they gonna do. Anything built on hate gonna have to purge. This money gonna have to go away. The money stinks. The Lord have to build something that's in love, man. Straight up. And we got it so you can use that love note for my business, for my company, and you can use it for the next person's. We made it infinite. Not meaning you can use the same love note over and over and over, but if there's another business on that network, you can use that love note again. We've made it infinite. We've created an economy. Do you understand that, ladies and gentlemen? We have created an economy. The question is, are the so-called children, the awakened ones, the Israelites, are the Israelites going to support it? Because that's who we are. We are Israelites, according to that Bible. The whole entire Bible is written of us. We are the people of the diaspora. Christ himself was a melanated man. He had hair of wool and skin of burnished bronze. He lived in a location of the earth where he couldn't have possibly been of another nation than being of us. Remember, the Bible says he sprang forth from Judah. We have an identity. That's not the issue. It's not an issue of having an identity within our nation. That's not even an issue. Everybody know who they are. Everybody woke now, right? That's not even the problem now. The problem with our people is the superiority complex that a lot of individuals got. Everybody want to be top notch. See, this is where Christ comes in. Among the men of the Most High, y'all got to understand there is no leader. We all men. We are all kings in our own rights. We are all leaders of our respective homes and our respective families. Christ is the big bro. Christ is the OG. That's what we missing. But we supposed to gather together. We're supposed to be able to network. We're supposed to be able to work with each other. We're supposed to be able to make these ideas become a reality, in which that's what we're doing on this side, on New Breed Global Truth. We're not playing no games. We are preparing for this cashless society because we don't want to be in no position where we have to compromise our ethics, where we're put in positions that a lot of individuals were put in during the pandemic. Some of y'all lost your jobs. Some of y'all lost your jobs. Some of y'all made decisions you didn't want to make. Because in this system here, in Satan's kingdom, either you're going to do what they say or they're going to take away your civil liberties and your luxuries. They'll tell you if you don't get this, you know what, then you won't have a job. Well, what happened if you got your own people who have an economy? They can't play that with the other nations. That was directed towards the same people that they said was affected the most. Yeah. That was directed towards the same people they said were affected the most. The people who, you know, supposedly were dying the most during that pandemic. The other nations already have plans and contingency plans. What's your plan? Keep on relying on this system? Or you going to start, as men of the Most High especially, or you going to start being part of history? You're going to start getting your hands in and being a part of history and building with the leadership that the Most High put in place. See, one thing about it, man, we can't lose our gumption, man. We can't lose our testicular fortitude as men, man. There was once upon a time where, in the days of Malcolm X, when Malcolm X said something real, guess what? Every man on that block came outside and was marching with him. Every man on the block seen there was a movement. A movement ain't stopped, listen, a movement was easy to come by. But nowadays, all the men, all the testosterone is going down because we want to watch porn all day and give all our wits to these women all damn day. Now, testosterone in men these days is lower than ever. It's at an all-time low. At an all-time low. And we ain't doing a damn thing but getting beat down and giving our wits to these women and losing our lives to women. That's what's happening in the streets. When we supposed to be out here booting up, and when we stand behind something, when we recognize all hell hitting the fan, we supposed to be doing something. And I'm not talking about going to war. I'm not talking about getting out there and protesting or any violence whatsoever. But I'm talking about use your mind, brothers. Use your mind. You know who is real and who fake. Thanks for the $10 contribution, Jonay. She says, we love you, brother New. Keep rising. Blessings, Janae. Thank you, Janae. I appreciate the support. And see, this the type of talk that this platform don't like. You see, that's why they playing with the numbers. Around this time, with any other type of talk, the numbers at a certain place, they cap my views on the, I'm talking about on the most powerful lessons, they cap views. That's what they do on this platform. That means everybody watching should be understanding that they're supposed to like the video. Everybody watching is supposed to be liking this video. I'm telling you, man. Somebody said, bro, it's crazy how, somebody said, bro, it's crazy how everything you said happening right now. Yeah, real talk, brother. And right now, what we seeing is going to be a shadow of things to come, man. You're going to see. You're going to put everything in hindsight. Everything I'm saying in this particular show, you're going to look up a year from now and be like, man, the Most High working with this brother. The Most High showing this brother certain things. We must establish something online. You got people talking about Bitcoin. You got talking about people. You got people talking about NFTs. You got people talking about all of these different trading systems. What that is, ladies and gentlemen, is the other nations getting prepared for the cashless society. What is your nation doing? That should be the question. What is your nation doing? When everything is practically bought online. Y'all don't see what's going on? Every other nation is getting prepared for this. People don't use money no more. That's why when you go to the damn bank and try to withdraw the so-called daily limit, what's happening at them banks? You're getting error signs because the cash don't even exist no more. The Federal Reserve is, more than likely, the Federal Reserve is not even printing money like that. That's why you can't pull out a certain amount of cash, because the bank don't have it. The bank don't have it. Why you think Amazon and all of these companies are making sure you order everything online, DoorDash and this, that, and the third? They don't want to keep using cash transactions. That's the time you living in. So all these other nations with all of these online businesses and different monies and all of that, that's part of the other nations. That's them. If the kingdom of heaven is with men, as the scriptures say, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant traveling with goods. That's what he says. That's what the Bible says, like a merchant traveling with goods. Meaning that we're supposed to have tangible solutions as God's people. We're supposed to have everything tangibly available. Meaning, like if you need soaps, deodorants, clothing, all of those things that's needed, the daily things that's needed. We're supposed to have a trading system among us. We're supposed to generate our own economy. How the hell are we a nation of people with all the shalom brothers and shalom sisters and ain't nobody trying to build no economy? Nobody's preparing. How are you not establishing yourself as a nation? But you know you're a nation. You know why? Because there's too many so-called leaders that are heady and high-minded. They got superiority complexes. They don't know how to work well with others. They just want to harness souls and be greedy. They just want to do everything for themselves for filthy lucre's sake. What content creator do you know got rid of their cash app to make something, to put something in place? None of them. None of them. Through the Most High, I did that. And I ain't going to be humble about that, because that's an example of righteousness. That's what that is. I'm not going to be humble about that. I did that. Because the Lord put that on me to do, to make sure that I'm giving back to my people, to making sure I'm helping those who want to help themselves, to make sure that we generate an economy. This ain't no small matter. Newbreed.love is no small matter at all. It's big. It's big when it comes to nation building. And better believe I'm going to be good regardless. A lot of individuals not, because they rely on this system more than they rely on their own people. What I want to do What my mission statement was when I got my LLC, New Breed Global LLC, what my mission statement is to create jobs, to create revenue for my people, to create an economy for my people, to make sure that everything is done from a biblical perspective, that we're doing things righteously, that we don't operate treacherously at all. We don't do this dog eat dog world capitalism type of stuff. Everything is built on biblical components in all righteousness. Because what the scriptures say is when the wicked rule, the people are in mourning. When the wicked rule, the people mourn. But when the righteous rule, the people rejoice. Anybody who's working for me or working with me, they're gonna have to rejoice. That's what I'm set out to do as a man of the Most High. That's a mission. That's something that's gonna live on. That's a blueprint for me and my children. That's a blueprint for my nation. That's something that we can all follow. That's something that we can get behind through the Spirit of the Most High. And right now we giving back. Nonprofit organizations and so forth. Hebrew Care. On my website. Listen, when you use your Kingdom Love notes, you getting discounts and they throwing in a free bar of soap for y'all. So man, you know, we giving back in any way we can, and we helping our people. And everybody who is an Israelite, everybody who's melanated, who got their own business, you need to plug in. It's time that y'all plug in with your brother right here. It's time that you plug in. Reach out. Everybody should be wanting to be a part of something like this. When everything about to go digital. How are you preparing for a cashless society? Not just for you, but for your people. Somebody said, oh yeah, to righteousness, now I'm not worried about a reprobate, 100. Somebody said, real talk, preach, New Breed, chosen ones, let's stay plugged in, 100. Somebody said, I play you in the car just to observe my lady's input. Most disagree, it's funny. The ones that loves to hear you speak lives with me. Oh, wow. Hey, let them disagree. Hezekiah, thank you for the $100 contribution. Thanks for supporting this work. Says shalom, brother. I was trying to contact you about building several times and never heard back. I even proposed using my access to a global media outlet platform to spread the message. I'm 100% in agreement with your vision and would like to be involved any way I can. Wow, all praises to the Most High. I don't know how I missed your messages, man. That's a blessing right there. Well, brother, reach out to me on Instagram, and I'm gonna highlight that message right there. Just reach out to me. I'm gonna go check your channel out as well. And yeah, definitely, you know, hit me up and we'll talk behind the scenes. We'll talk behind the scenes. Somebody says, if your enemy's hungry, feed him. If he's thirsty, give him something to drink. I'm doing this. You will heap burning coals on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but evil by good. You know, I like the fact that y'all share scriptures with me. Don't get me wrong. I like the fact that y'all, you know, you show me certain scriptures and pull things up. It's cool. But here's what I ask you. Make sure that you're supporting if you're going to put scriptures. And I say that for a few reasons, because what we have here is a conundrum. We got a lot of individuals who are religious in this community who spew out scriptures left and right. But are they support? Are they in support? Do they have their Kingdom Love notes? Are they supporting the platform? Are they liking the videos? Are they sharing the videos on various platforms of social media? And the reason I say that, because you got a religious spirit in the air where everybody want to be biblical scholars, but we're not doing what the Bible says. We're not doing what the Bible is telling us to do. That's an issue. That's a problem. So, and I'm not saying that that's the case with that brother. I'm not saying that. But we definitely got to start to put things into action, because the scriptures say, what's faith without works? Faith without works is dead, man. Faith without works is dead. I respect the doers. I respect those who are about action. I respect those who are action oriented. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a person can't eat no scriptures. When they hungry, you're going to need some food on that plate. When you're a man out here operating in this world, you're going to need to know how to maneuver when times get tough. When all hell is about to break loose, you need to be in preparedness. People can quote scripture all day, but you got to ask these people, what are they doing for their people? Where's all the donations going? Where's the donations going, y'all, with these damn camps? Where are they going? For churches? You talking about for church buildings. Ladies and gentlemen, all the contributions from the people are going for church buildings. Church houses. What the hell is that doing for the people? You can have a church in every community. It's still going to be all hell in those communities. How is it that the leaders can't sit together and come up with something? Because I tell you why, everybody want to be the head honcho. Everybody think they the sum of all wisdom. Everybody believe they know every damn thing. Everybody believe that they the damn Messiah. And I'm not saying that everybody gonna come together, but damn, shouldn't we able, in times of war, shouldn't we be able to put our differences aside and have something to discuss that's gonna better our people in the long run? Shouldn't we have something in place? Or is it that a lot of these camps just gonna fearmonger? The mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is coming. The devil's coming. Oh, all hell's about to break loose. You're all gonna die. Oh, you're all gonna be hungry and starving. Okay, well, let's put something in place then. All right, what are the rest of the nations doing? The rest of the nations, they're working out something among each other where they're ready for the collapse. They're ready. So look, what that means is, okay, we claim we Israelites. What can we do to prepare for what's coming? You know, those who are looked at as leaders, those who are respected, those who have a mic, those who have a voice, okay, come together with people. Listen, let's establish an economy. Let's establish, you know, some type of moves. Let's establish some type of plans. That's what newbreed.love is about. That's what the kingdom is about. That's what that is about, ladies and gentlemen. In case you think I just be saying to support me at newbreed.love because it's helping me. There's times where it doesn't help me at all. It only helps people around me. But in the long run, it helps everyone. I don't just be saying that to be saying it. Yep, somebody said common enemies is not so common in this issue. Right. And let's get the likes up. Somebody said, yes, it's all about to stop. It says, over for the leadership, get your house in order. Right. New Breed, you are so flipping intelligent. Thank you for that. It says, that's why I rock with you. Not just intelligent, but the wisdom to know how to use the information. Thank you, Breed. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's a nice compliment. I normally don't read too far in the compliments, but I do appreciate that. Somebody said, I get it from the book of Moses after the Exodus. Listen sometimes, Israelite, I know you are soldiers. Right. I mean, that's what it's really all about, man. Because when you look at it, the way this is going, with the lack of police presence, with certain bills being passed that are not up for federal review, certain bills that's being passed in Chicago, what they call the Safety Initiative Act. And anytime the heathens say safety, hell is about to break loose. What seems to be taking place is the world powers are trying to generate equity off of violence. A real purge is to take place in this land. A real purge is finna take place. And the world powers are going to generate equity off of it in order to create a social system, in order to completely degrade and stomp down on the poor, to the point where the poor does not, listen, middle class will be non-existent. It'll be rich or poor. And that can be coming very soon, the way things are going. And what's going to end up happening is, through all of that, the wheat and the tear gonna be divided. And pretty much we're gonna have to have a trading system that's online. We're gonna have to, because everything is gonna go online. Everything. Everything is gonna go online. The cash is gonna be non-existent, so it won't really do you no justice, even in travel. Even in travel, when you would take a certain amount of money out, cash wise, and you would, give tips to the locals and things like that, they're gonna break all that kind of interaction. They want to break that. So what we would need is to embrace the fact that the world is getting smaller via the internet. Let's embrace that, because the internet is a double-edged sword. The internet is a double-edged sword, right? Yeah, they got all kind of bots in place to control and manipulate, but all in all, information is powerful, right? Let's take advantage of the fact that the Most High God made it so it makes the world smaller. Now imagine if us as a nation of people, when everything go digital, we have our plan. How we gonna trade online? How we gonna make sure that all our tangible goods, instead of giving them to Amazon, giving them this place and that place, we make sure our tangible goods can be met, because we have leadership. See, this is the only thing that the other nations are gonna respect. Let me make you understand this. The other nations only respect that dollar bill. They only respect people supporting each other. They only respect our power then. Because they about ready to flip the switch. They at the point where they saying, listen, these people don't believe what's going on in the media like that, so we're gonna make all hell break loose. These people are not buying what we're saying on the news like that anymore. It's really not working. People are looking beneath the surface. People are really become conspiratorial, and they're not paying us no attention. So look, let all hell break loose. Let's get what kind of equity we can get off their bloodshed, and let's go digital. And we'll have our own system in place. We'll have our own trading system. We'll have everything in place online. That's what it's coming to. And if the people don't get the mark of the beast, if they don't bow down to Satan and be a part of our system and be used by our system, then guess what? If they don't be a part of it, they'll starve out, because guess what? They didn't even go to their own leaders. Them people didn't go to they didn't support their own leaders. They didn't support the people that their God put in front of them. Even when those people were proactive in building and establishing something for those people, hey, they didn't support it. They didn't work. They didn't work well with them. They didn't work together. So now look, you have to deal with them. Deal with the other nations. Because I can tell you right now, I'm going to be good regardless. Somebody said with these intense solar flares hitting, they better hope they weak ass power grid don't go out right. Real talk. Yeah, they hiring IRS workers with straps right now. You better get your mind right. 87,000 IRS workers that just been hired. You better get your mind right. Y'all know, y'all don't know what time we in. That's why the Most High strategically put certain people out here and social media right now for you to listen to. You can go over there to Pastor Dow, subscribe to him, listen to him. He'll tell you how to get out of debt. Right? You go over there to New Breed, he gonna tell you how to stimulate the economy of our people, give you some motivation, right? You go over there to Black Male TV Advice, Ringo TV Reacts, he gonna tell you how to move out here in these streets with these modern women. Listen, the Lord put his people in place. Oh, he put his people in place. They there. Are you men using the resources that the Lord put in place? The men of the Most High that the Lord put in place so you can actually establish something. Use the men that the Most High put in place, man. Somebody said, we definitely awake, 100. Somebody said, start a GoFundMe and every man of the truth donate $1 and see where it end up and buy some land. If I was to do that, it would end up being about $1,000 on a channel with 150,000 supporters. with 150,000 subscribers, if I were to do what that brother just said, it would be a little under $1,000. That's a fact. I'm just telling you the truth. That's how our people are, bro. That's how they are. But I could speak unity and all day, but if you're not supporting your people, if you are unwilling to support, if you're unwilling to hit a like button, hit a share button, if you don't stand behind a righteous cause, then we'll see what the world does with you in the future. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see who withstands. And I'm not saying that to put no pressure on you, because the Most High got it. The Most High's got it. He sees everything. But one thing for sure and two things for certain, when it comes to these social media platforms, what you brothers got to understand is it's not right, brothers and sisters, it's not right to sit back and learn from an individual and that person pours into you and you get all this edification and they better your life. It's not right that you do that and you don't pour back into that person. That's not right. That's just not right. It's selfish. It's selfish. The problem is too many people are selfish. And that's why nothing get done as a nation. Hold on. Somebody said, I realize that we are soldiers of the Most High. Unfortunately, I do not have the power to change them. Paid, not make them. Right. Thanks for the $5 contribution. I appreciate it. I couldn't see your name. And I'm trying to get 1,000 people in here. Let's get 1,000 likes. Let's get 1,000 likes. Every stream has to have 1,000 likes. Every single stream. Somebody said $20 a person times 1,000 is 20,000, bro. We can get land with that. I don't know about that, man. I don't know how much land you're gonna get with 20,000. You're gonna need a little more than that. I mean, you may get a small piece of land with 20,000. For people to do that, to get a bang for their buck, we would need more than that, so people can actually see, to actually live right. But that's not really my expertise. That's why I tell you to go holler at Pastor Dow for those type of videos. That's not what the Most High put me here to do. That's why I haven't done that. What I'm here to do is awaken my people and start an economy within our people. Do work that's going to be passed down to generations to come, and give my people the blueprint. That's a real big part of my purpose. Also, just to minister to those who need to be ministered to. You know what I'm saying? That's my purpose. Awaken the children of Israel for generations to come. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, no, yo, New Breed, pray for me, man. Y'all seen a bounty hunt big black dude on YouTube, court order guys. I'm not sure what you talking about, bro. Somebody said, much love to the chat and God bless everybody. Yeah, we must come together as a nation, man. Yeah, we definitely do. And get up out of them cities, man. Find yourself somewhere in some rural area. Just do what's necessary. Prepare for the times, because there's gonna come a time where a lot of you individuals are gonna have to learn respect. You're gonna have to learn how to respect other people, man. Because when the cash goes away and there's a trading system in place in various countries, you're gonna have to learn how to be a respectful person. You're gonna have to learn how to work well with others. Because I could tell you this now, if it come to a point where we all in the wilderness, there's a lot of you Negroes that I do not want to be in the wilderness with. There's a lot of you Negroes, there's a lot of you harlots, and there's a lot of you selfish people that I don't want to be in no wilderness with. There's gonna be a lot of people I can't trust with my life. Especially men who don't respect other men. That's the big thing. Men who don't respect other men, oh, that's a problem, bro. That's a problem. Ooh, that right there, see, that is a recipe for destruction. And that's why as men, there's certain principles we got to teach our sons about respect. There's certain ways that you got to talk to a man. You just can't disrespect no grown man, bro. You just can't do that. And that's just what it is. If you don't know that, then listen, you won't survive anywhere. I don't give a damn what nationality you are. A lot of those dudes in jail, listen, I don't care if you a skinhead with a swastika on the back of your neck. One thing about it, most people just want to live their lives and survive. Most people just want to survive. You can have a bunkie, a roommate, that's a straight demonic heathen. He could be a Satan worshiper. But guess what? If you have common respect for each other, meaning as men, hey, don't touch my property. Don't allow anybody up in here. They might take my stuff. Listen, don't take nothing without asking. Simple things. Guess what? You could be a black supremacist. You could be a black supremacist in a room with a white supremacist and get along just fine. Long as you have respect. Respect go a long way. But in the nation of Israel, people don't even respect each other. Men supposed to be men of the Most High a lot of times don't even respect the next man, bro, and wonder why we ain't going nowhere fast. I hope that this video convicts a lot of spirits of you brothers out there. I hope this video really convicts you brothers to know where you stand in all of this, because history being made, but you gotta ask yourself, where do you stand in all of this? Because you got a lot of people who show more respect for people outside of our belief system than they do for people who are actually doing the work. They got more respect. Man, I've seen situations when you had the Sonetta TV crap. I've seen these Israelite brothers respect Egyptology brothers more than they respect certain brothers within the community who actually doing something. I done seen it. That's why I don't trust none of them. Let me tell you something. Me, New Breed, Global Truth, I would never get the respect that I deserve in this Hebrew community. I would never get the respect I deserve in the TI community. I would never get the respect I deserve because that's how our people are, bro. I would never get my flowers from those who look at me as competition. I would never get my flowers from those who look at me as competition, not even realizing, not even recognizing that I want what's best for my people. Not even realize I'm a selfless person and I'm not egotistical at all. Not even realizing that I don't want to be the head Negro in charge. I don't want to be the head honcho. I don't want to be that. That I'm just trying to do the best I can to fulfill my purpose. But you know it is what it is, man. Crabs in a bucket. People be hating, bro. People be hating. People be hating, throwing shade, all of those things, man. It just is what it is. Nobody want to work together. Nobody want to build nothing. It's all talk. It's all talk. But man, support my content. Support me at newbreed.love. How is it that we got more likes than views in here? You see, that's what they be doing. But anyway, support me at newbreed.love, man. Get yourself a love note, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody who follow this platform, it should be 150,000 love notes out. It should be at least 150,000 love notes already distributed, because you want to be a part of something that's going to preserve your people. And on top of that, you want to be able to support the economy of your people. All you so-called awakened Israelites, support your people, support black businesses. Because if you don't, we won't survive this digital currency. We won't survive it. As a whole, we won't. Because once everything go digital, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. So get yourself a New Breed. Go get yourself a Kingdom Love Note. Those love notes now, to every $10 in contributions, to every $10 in donations, you get one love note. Although we have went digital, you can still get more than one love note. Every month, I'm going to start having rallies. I'm going to start having like contests, and I'm gonna do raffles. That's the word, raffles. I'm gonna start having raffles with this thing. I'm gonna be shouting out the top contributors. We're gonna start giving away products. We're gonna do all those. We're gonna do product giveaways. Um, all of those things are necessary, man. We're gonna keep this interactive. We're gonna keep it fun, but we also gonna grow the economy of our people. The goal is to get everybody who claim they're an Israelite, who have their own business, you know, who are doing it on their own. The goal is to be a network with every last one of them, and ultimately, ultimately establish our own economy online. That's the goal. That's the goal, ladies and gentlemen. So let's make that a reality. We about this truth. If we see what's going on in the future, let's prepare for it. Let's prepare for it, because ain't no way I'm gonna go over there and get no chip in me. Ain't no way I'm getting some type of vaccine just to keep a job. Ain't no way that's happening. I want to be able to get my tangible belongings, be able to buy and sell without doing any of that, because I have a nation of men who already established everything I need. All the goods I need are right there, and it's supporting my own people. I don't have to go to them nations. I don't have to do that. Everything I need, whether it be clothes, man, I don't know. We're going to get it to the point where maybe we got found a brother who make brass knuckles and knives and every damn thing else we need. Anything that we need that's tangible. Instead of ordering from Walmart and Amazon, imagine ordering it from your own nation of people. That's what we want to establish. Don't let them corrupt the work. Don't let them stop us, but support it. Because whether you like to believe it or not, the system will go cashless. Cash will be done away with very soon. Mark my words. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully this video helped you out in your walk and your journey. If it did, pound the like button and share the content. Thank each and every one of y'all for coming through, showing y'all support. Y'all have a blessed afternoon. I will be going over there on I Am Fit Podcast. I just got to go in here, get changed up, hit that brother up. I'm going to be on I Am Fit Podcast, so go over there and subscribe as well. We got some things to discuss. Shalom and peace.